makes it very difficult. So maybe Oracle specifically picking for that matchup, but
oh no,
just staying all Ganondorf.
This is gonna be rough actually if Birdman applies his laser pressure correctly. But the thing is, it's like Ganondorf's got some tricks to deal with it. Jab after eating one is definitely a good way if the Falco doesn't time it properly. He doesn't have the same tools as Falcon, where Falcon can like eat a laser and then Lord stomp in on the Falco.
Yeah.
But there's a few things. Will they come to mind by the time this match is over? I don't know. But I feel like this is still probably oh god, he's dead.
That was a
Why go down there?
dodge.
But I mean, you're at 108, but you could have lived.
Oracle just wants it.
I guess, man. But he killed him already.
He was like, I knew that was gonna happen. After he did the stomp and died, he was like, yeah, I mean that just makes sense. Yeah,
that's fine.
He's the.
Oh, there's that grab. Oh. Okay, good tech. Yeah, just hopping for ledge. Just not even dealing with him.
And we have seen
God,
some pretty good reversals coming out from both players so far. Oracle opting for the Tipman, and then we have Jason going for the tech back air.
It's so ambiguous to tell when Ganondorf actually gets like his ECB all the way in with his hurt box. Because like he'll grab ledge, but you can't touch him. It's just barely right under there, even with like Falco down here. That's crazy.
The grab box definitely is very, very interesting in perspective to like a majority of the characters, because it really extends based on where he reaches out his hand, and that's the maximum of his grab box.
Yes, I hate it. That move is so silly.
Yeah, there are a lot of times where
empty jump forward tilt. No! That is the standing heavy of melee NPM.
And Oracle coming out with some very peculiar like Ganondorf options, if you will. I mean, majority of his punches. Oh, that was
great tech. Oh god, what is happening to our screen, ladies and gentlemen? That was weird.
So a majority of his options coming out to be like short hop, up air jab, just trying to contend with the airspace that Thick Donalds is the name.
Donalds.
Oh my goodness. But continuing or contesting the airspace, if you will, just because Ganondorf is so limited in his movement, just throwing out larger hitboxes just to stop any form of like falling dare, falling laser.
Yeah. Getting that fist out really helps, honestly. It's actually pretty good for the Falco angle, which is like that 45-degree forehead angle that Falco and Ice Climbers have kind of trouble dealing with.
Yeah. And we saw Oracle trying to contest a lot of his landings as well with like burst movement, or with heavy burst movements. Nothing super big like Dacus, but just general like dash attack. We saw it a lot per stock. I think he started off the match with like 4 dash attacks, just trying to stop Birdman in his tracks.
Yeah. He was using a side B pretty decent, because there is some grab armor. If you're close enough, you can eat the laser and then connect regardless. So we'll see if he implements that more so in this one. Oh my goodness,
with the double jump there, yeah.
Almost got it.
Trying to go for the tech chase. Oh, very
goodness gracious, that spacing.
Yeah, and it was just staying in that positioning where Birdman can't drop from platform. God. A lot of Falco's movement off of platform, just falling down with things like fair, don't outreach that far, so staying in that basic area.
Oh my goodness, he's dead. Oh no! They're both dead, but it's fine. No, yeah, there's some certain stuff here. That was also just like a full stock combo into a cheesy situation.
Very, very good weight from Birdman, just trying to stay at a very good horizontal space.
Yeah.
Keeping away, stopping from falling back airs, and then limiting with things like that.
That's the thing with Ganondorf, is like his neutral's really limited, which is why you see like Red Ranger and Red X both use a lot of float to sort of mix up their aerial timing. Because a lot of melee Ganondorfs will try to double jump mix up you, because like Ganondorf's dash dance isn't great. He doesn't have a great wave dash, so his real options are just kind of to bait you in. So if you keep that space, it's not as hard to deal with him. But he's great at punishing people for trying to come in on him.
Well, that's the hardest part, is that we haven't seen a float once coming out from Oracle, just due to the fact that it can be stuffed out with things like lasers. So
it's a matchup for sure.
With how he's been approaching, it's been more wavelengths, just trying to get inside, abusing the frame data from the frame data from Ganondorf, just so that when he reels back, and because his aerials last so long, that he can just slide in and probably get some form of approach.
Yeah, probably that.
Because overall, Oracle's defense towards this laser game is...
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of crouch cancel, a lot of like just ASDI down forward tilt.
Yeah, he's also been power shielding like 2 or 3 of them, as we've seen.
Yeah, he needs more, in my opinion, because like it really shuts down Falco's momentum if you're able to get those out. And Ganondorf has, I think, a bit of a bigger bubble than some characters in the game. Yeah, to be able to do that with.
Birdman's also having a hard time staying in place with his lasers. A lot of the time, Oracle has one neutral just because of the approach laser, and Oracle definitely dealing it with things like full hop fair.
Oh, probably meant to go for a drop down there, and he's gonna get shine off the top.
Yeah, with the semi-floatiness from a lot of heavy characters, just allowing for that kill off the top.
Okay. All right, last stock here. Oracle did get knocked to losers. We could see the big Ganondorf fists coming into play here. Oh goodness!
Great rise, just abusing the slow walk speed.
Oh my god! And he just keeps going. Birdman's such a style machine, honestly.
But it's good because it's a great further extension, especially from the area that he was on platform, just stopping Oracle in his tracks.
Oh god.
Because he doesn't want Ganondorf off stage just because he's not at the percent where it needs to be.
Yeah.
But at 115, this is great because he just needs a stray hit back air like that.
The thing is there is like as soon as you lost position in that last sludge interaction, it's like, what do I do? I'm Ganondorf. Oh no.
It's a great showing of just the abuse that Falco can have on a lot slower characters.
Oh man, I mean the matchup for Falcon is hard enough, and then you have Falcon without a dash dance, with not as quick hitboxes, with all of these issues, and it's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason a lot of people put him down in like bottom 4 or 5.
And I would have to say that it's great counterpicking from Jason, just going to a stage like Delfino's Secret.
Yeah, we started there actually,
Yeah.
and then we moved over to Battlefield as the counterpick.
Which is very interesting as a dynamic.
Because it's like Falco with full hop just is like, I'm at the top platform.
Yeah.
I guess I'll hang out.
But it was definitely a lot more grounded compared to what Oracle's approaches were, which was like full hop fairs just to avoid lasers after immediate power shields. But we never really saw like big top platform game coming out from that Falco.
Yeah, I mean, he just kind of kept that space. He didn't want to interact. It's like maybe if I get caught by a fucking up air or something, then I'm screwed. But at the same time, you know, just keeping that space, shooting that gun, locking him down, and then taking him to town.
But it
Sheriff Falco.
It does show some pretty solid fundamentals coming out from Oracle overall, just knowing how he needs to approach.
Yes, so Lone must go play.
Okay.
Get in there, boy. You also did pretty well against Birdman. Game 1 was close. Yes, it happens. Mental fortitude is a muscle, and you must grow swole. Yes. Oh, no. Does he have to go play Swagweed first? Oh, that's because Thick Donald's knocked him to losers.